So, today we're going to be talking about the OKC Thunder and Spurs matchup in the Western Conference Finals of the 2026 playoffs. First game's done. What do you think?
I would love an OKC dynasty because they've been bad for like so long. But at the same time, the Spurs have grown on me. I am a Wemby guy. Dylan Harper and like Stephon Castle, I think those guys are elite. I cannot wait to see how this series finishes out. And I want to see the Spurs advance. I won't lie.
The OKC Thunder have been bad for many years, and they finally got a championship last year. And I'm already tired of them.
Same with the Spurs, though, right? In a way.
Yes, they are so young. They have so many picks still remaining. They just picked up Jared McCain at the trade deadline. It's not fair. It's just so like they just did an amazing job over there at OKC. They had a game plan. They executed it to perfection. They didn't rush. They didn't go and like sign some big name right away. Their biggest in the last couple years was like Isaiah Hartenstein, a good center to come off the bench to replace Chet Holmgren that they drafted as well. They made the right picks. In some cases, they made the safe picks, and it's worked wonders for them. In the last game, they lost in the first game. Amazing game, 2 OTs, double OT winner for the Spurs. Both teams were going blow for blow. There was no foul trouble to go with the game. SGA struggled in the beginning, but he got himself at the end.
I only watched like the final OT, and then that's when I knew it was like a game back and forth.
If you told me like 5 years ago there would be a 7-foot what he calls center pulling up from the logo to tie the game in like OT, I would not be believing you. And SGA was awarded the MVP that night, and Victor Wembanyama said, "Okay, bet, let me pull up," and dropped the masterclass of performance with over 20 rebounds and over 30 points. I think it was 36 to finish it off. He played amazing.
And he's still young.
And he's still very young.
And that's why I want the Spurs to win. I'm more of a Wemby guy because with SGA, I do not respect his brand of basketball of like free throw baiting.
I don't blame you.
And yet that's still a lot of players in the league, but still I would still rather watch the Spurs take this. And I do hope they win the finals.
A lot of fans feel the same way about that. For me personally, it's just more I feel like Wemby should have won the award because I feel like that defensive aspect of the game has been underrated. For so long.
Blocking,
him just
stealing.
Standing there is will deter a lot of shot attempts and even layups. Like his presence alone is a defensive mechanism at itself. So I think he should have won the MVP for that purpose alone. If not, maybe Jokic should have won it because he led the league in a lot of stats as well. But what happened. He won the MVP. Okay, but for the playoff round, I think this is going to be one of this is really great. The rivalry is exceeding expectations. Like this is a young rivalry, but it's a rivalry nonetheless.
Yeah.
And that game alone said it all. Great defense. Only allowed 106 points to end the game in the original game. And I think I see the Spurs winning this one in 6. Honestly, I don't even think 7. I think
really?
6. I think because at the end of the day,
I love both teams. I wouldn't care.
They're both
wins.
fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they both did their rebuilds correctly.
Yeah.
But it's just like I'm becoming more and more of a Wemby guy. I really just want them to exceed.
I just don't see an answer to Wemby right now. Who are you going to put on him? Chet was getting cooked last night. Isaiah Hartenstein somewhat held his own, I feel like. But even then, I don't trust him guarding Wemby. And at the end of the day, you got to understand how to properly play against this. I don't even know if there is a right way to play against him. It's just hope he misses.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's when you have a series like this, it's going. Game 1 was more than scrappy.
Oh yeah. Defense was there, heart was there, and eventually, and sometimes it's even just who wants more.
Yeah,
and both teams really want it. It's really great.
All of these games now, it's going to come down to finding a way to win a basketball game for both of these teams.
Yeah,
and that's what the Spurs did last night. They held in.
As long as Wemby doesn't get into foul trouble, I see the Spurs taking the series in 6. You just gotta hope he doesn't get an early ejection because he did have that crazy elbow against Naz Reid in the last Wolves versus Spurs matchup. But overall, it's just really cool seeing all of these two young teams go head to head.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're so young, and it's like they got such a bright future, and it's just not fair to everybody else in the league. It's so unfair. But either way, I think I would take Spurs or OKC, whoever advances over either the Knicks or Cavs. I don't see either of them.
I mean,
well.
For the Knicks, I'd be happy just because they haven't been terrible in recent years, but I remember like before 2020 or even that they were terrible. And so if the Knicks win the finals, let's say if they advance and win the finals, I wouldn't care because I would feel happy for them.
I wouldn't mind the Knicks. I don't. What do you call? I'm not a big fan of the Knicks.
It's just that we're putting all of our chips into the Spurs.
I don't want the Cavs to win because Donovan Mitchell dropped 70 on us. Simple as that. Bitter. I'll call it that. But I also don't want. I would prefer the Knicks to win the championship out of anybody. I would prefer the Knicks to win. I'm not a huge Wemby guy. I mean, it's crazy what he's doing. He's an amazing player, and I think he's probably the best player on the world right now in the world. But I still would like the Knicks to win. It's gotten so bad where you had like Disney movies making fun of him. Souls, I've been messing with this team, and he just hits it like. They've had enough torture, and then the Spurs have been good multiple times.
Well, they have the fan base too.
Yeah,
Knicks,
exactly.
If MSG is one of the best stadiums there is.
If anybody deserves to win a championship, I think it's Knicks, and also for their fans. The fans deserve it. They genuinely deserve it. I can hate the Knicks all I want, but the Knicks have a great fan base. And I think that's how I would lean it though. In 6 games, I'd take the Spurs.
Is that it?
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you all have a lovely day.